Siema, z tej strony Germano, z kanału RaczejKonsolowo i mam nadzieję, że tym razem mikrofon się dobrze nagra. Zrobiłem przed chwilą tonę testów i wszystko było ok, więc mam nadzieję, że będzie również dobrze. Tak samo jak mam nadzieję, że będzie dobry ten pokaz. Przed wami Summer Games Fest 2023, a więc impreza Jeffa Keely'ego, na której zawsze prezentuję masę nowych zapowiedzi, tytułów, które zobaczymy na wszystkich gdzieś tam platformach, etc. Trochę to jest, tak abym powiedział, kontra, albo taki, nie wiem, mamy najpierw Summer Games Fest w czerwcu, a potem w grudniu mamy The Game Awards, tak, Jeffa Keely'ego i to są takie dwa momenty w branży, kiedy się dowiadujemy o na przykład Armored Core'ach i remake'u gry Naughty Dog. Jak już jestem przy remake'u gry Naughty Dog, to dwie rzeczy chciałem powiedzieć, zanim zaczniemy, bo mam tu odliczanie, jeszcze 3 minuty są, to trochę zajmę czasu. W pierwszej kolejności powiem, że nie ma za dużo przecieków. Tak jak ciekło lewo i prawo tak naprawdę przy poprzednich Summer Game Fest, wydaje mi się, że albo się czegoś nauczyli i załatali pewne dziury gdzieś tam w swoim kanałach komunikacji, albo co innego po prostu zrobili, natomiast nie było dużo leaków i przecieków. Parę razy o czymś gdzieś tam słyszałem, ale naprawdę w porównaniu z poprzednimi latami to było tego bardzo mało. Szczególnie jeśli chodzi o ten Naughty Dog remake, tak, to była ogromna sprawa, że to gdzieś tam wyciekło, więc a miało to być takim momentem show, nie, więc to na pewno gdzieś tam im tak jakby dało pstryczka. Drugą sprawą jest taka, że w poprzednich latach wydaje mi się, że Keely bardziej jakby marketingował ten pokaz niż w tym roku. W tym roku jest trochę ciszej. Może właśnie dlatego, może te sprawy są jakoś ze sobą związane, natomiast wydaje mi się, że jest mniej w branży poruszenia o tym samym Games Festie. Trudno mi tutaj mówić, z czym to będzie gdzieś tam związane. No i właściwie w sumie chyba trzecia sprawa, o której chciałem powiedzieć, to jest to, że staram się nie mieć absolutnie żadnych oczekiwań względem tego Summer Games Festu. A ostatni PlayStation Showcase dał mi takiego kopa, jeśli chodzi w 4 litery. Jeśli chodzi o oczekiwania, tak jak już mówiłem na nim samym, że tak jak przeważnie jeśli chodzi o State of Play, to jestem opanowany, staram się nie mieć za dużego hype'u, gdzieś tonować te emocje, to przy tym ostatnim PlayStation Showcase pozwoliłem sobie po prostu na fantazję i wystrzelenie z totalnie szalonymi jakimiś tam przewidywaniami i oczekiwaniami względem niego. I przez to też jego ocena była taka, jaka nie inna przeze mnie, więc to jest na pewno gdzieś tam coś ciekawego. Mówiliśmy też o nim, o samym gdzieś tam showcase'ie trochę na ostatnim raporcie o grach RaczejKonsolowo. Jeżeli nie wiecie, jest to podcast, który jest zarówno do słuchania na serwisach podcastowych, jak i na kanale. Rozmawialiśmy z Bartkiem i z Norbertem o tym właśnie wszystkim, co się wydarzyło na showcase'ie, ponieważ właśnie był taki dziwny, nie? Był jakby i dużo było sprzecznych emocji wokół niego. Jednym osobie się podobało, innym nie. Osoby, które wcześniej zarzucały Sony, że robi tylko i wyłącznie ekskluzywne deale, teraz nagle się cieszyły, że Sony i śmiały się, że nie ma żadnych ekskluzywów, co było dla mnie wyjątkowo śmieszne. Natomiast, no więc wracając do Summer Games Festu, no nie wiem, co myśleć o nim, dlatego tak jestem, wchodzę w sumie na czysto, bez naprawdę żadnych ani przecieków. Jedną rzecz tylko wiem, że będzie tutaj Mortal Kombat 1 z gameplayem i to jest właściwie jedyna jaka rzecz, którą wiem, że się tu pojawi. Innych rzeczy zupełnie się nie spodziewam, a będzie to jednak 2 godziny, więc trochę tego będzie pokazanego. No i słuchajcie, jeśli chodzi o RaczejKonsolowo kanał, to po pierwsze walnijcie w dzwoneczek, bo dowiedziałem się, że bez tego tak naprawdę nie dowiadujecie się, że co nowego się pojawiło. A między innymi zacząłem też już trochę streamować na kanale, więc o streamach przynajmniej byście się dowiadywali, że są. Kolejna sprawa, że cały Summer Game Fest będę się starał umieścić na kanale. Wczoraj oglądałem Guerrilla Collective, dzisiaj Summer Game Fest. Zaraz po nim chcę obejrzeć Day of the Devs i Devolvera. Nie wiem, kiedy to dokładnie pojawi się na kanale, więc oczywiście jak potrzebujecie wszystkiego na już, no to sorki. Ale na kanale będą się reszta pojawiać. I właśnie widzę ESRB, jeśli chodzi o no tutaj prewencję, tak? Że będzie tu content taki, a nie inny. Dobra, scena i lecimy. Miłego showcase'u wszyscy. Przeładował mi się, kurde.
We are in person, and today we've got a look at what's next in video games for you. We are live here in Los Angeles at YouTube Theater, and it feels so good to be in person with a live fan audience for the first time ever. Welcome, everybody.
A no tak, bo wcześniejsze to wyszło w pandemii, więc zawsze były bez publiczności.
From a spare bedroom, I never imagined it would grow into this. Today, the video game industry has come together to show you what's next. This is a cross-industry showcase, meaning no matter where you play games, I hope you'll discover a new game to put on your wish list. The landscape of video game events has certainly changed over the past few years, but one thing hasn't. There are a lot of great games in development, and our singular goal today is to get you excited about the future. In just a few minutes, we'll see the first extended gameplay of Mortal Kombat 1. It delivers, don't worry. Alan Wake 2, the reveal of Fortnite's next season, and yes, we do have a very special grand finale that you're not going to want to miss. That's all I'll say right now. But let's get right to the games
Kojima.
and gameplay. The first reveal
Kojima.
is something you're not expecting, which makes it that much more exciting. Here we go.
O!
Cursed. The prince has been kidnapped and taken to a forbidden land. All hope rests with us, the immortals, to rescue him and save the empire. But we weren't prepared for what was coming next. Then again, they weren't prepared for me.
Ale fajne. Czy to będzie sygnowane jako Immortals, czy jako Prince of Persia? Bo tak trochę pomieszali teraz znowu.
In these times of darkness, hope is the only thing that keeps us fighting. I will fulfill my destiny and save the kingdom.
I na wszystko leci. To jest akurat bardzo fajne. Zastanawialiśmy się na ostatnim też podcaście, jak Prince of Persia mógłby wrócić. Czyli mają na niego pomysł.
In the iconic series with deep combat, some huge boss fights, and of course incredible platforming, puzzles, and animation, bringing a modern take on the legendary franchise. You'll be able to see more at Ubisoft Forward, streaming on Monday as part of Summer Game Fest. All right, let's move along to another iconic video game franchise that just celebrated 30 years. That's right, it's time for Mortal Kombat 1.
Ed Boon się pojawi.
It has been 4 years since MK11, and ever since, Ed Boon and the team at NetherRealm have been hard at work on the most ambitious MK yet that reboots the series into a new era timeline, and it's coming this September. Everyone has been asking, what does it look like? Who's on the roster? How do the new cameo fighters work? Well, now it is time for combat. No spoilers, but this video is literally insane. Here is an extended first look at the story, gameplay, and yes, of course, the fatalities of Mortal Kombat 1. Let's do it!
No, lecimy z tym gorem.
I have had enough of you. Then go before I put you down. Fight.
Today, you have proven worthy of joining us. Come, there are other champions I must gather.
What do you want?
Sento, it's my family blade.
Sento's mine, and I won't give it up without a fight. Enough! Okay, let's go back to one here. Who are you again?
Lord Liu Kang, protector of Earthrealm, god of fire.
O, czyli Liu Kang przejął rolę tak jakby Raidena. Jeśli chodzi o bijatyki, to naprawdę nie można narzekać i fani bijatyk nie powinni zupełnie narzekać.
Skills, Raiden, but you're inexperienced.
Whatever experience I lack, I make up for in heart.
If your disease becomes known, you will be banished. I only want what's best for you.
Or do you secretly covet my throne?
Finish him.
I mean, that was pretty good, right, guys? Now, I'm sure you have many questions about what we just saw, and to tell you more, I am so honored to welcome to Summer Game Fest one of our industry's greatest creators, a man who has been loyal to the same franchise and fan base for more than 3 decades. Please join me in welcoming to Summer Game Fest the creator of Mortal Kombat, Ed Boon!
Ed Boon. On i Harada, nie? To są takie osoby, które trzymają serię tak jakby pod sobą.
thank
samo
you
na
for that
przykład jest
incredible
Yamaguchi,
world
jeśli
premiere.
chodzi o
We
Gran
got to see
Turismo.
all the gameplay of MK1 and
Sakurai, nie?
everyone just
Jeśli
wants to know
Smash
more
Brosa.
about this because first of all, this is in a it's MK1, right? It went from 11 to 1. So tell us about this. It's in a new timeline.
Yeah. I don't know how many people have seen the ending of Mortal Kombat 11. Liu Kang basically was kind of graduated into like, you know, a fire god, right? And he created a brand new universe. And this universe, this is why we're calling it Mortal Kombat 1, is because this is the beginning of a new timeline. A number of these characters you've seen before, but they're told in a completely different story. And so Sub-Zero and Scorpion are brothers now, and there's all these things that were rivalries before are now allies, and so mixing the whole thing up. So we're just kind of rebooting, and that's what the 1 is for.
Well, it looks incredible. Everything we saw there was, you know, in-game gameplay. The cinematics look incredible. I know the team has been working for 4 years on this, but the thing we got to talk about are these cameos because we saw some pretty amazing stuff there. Now, so tell us, how does that work? You have your sort of your main, you know, character that you'll pick, and then I know you also have a separate kind of cameo menu, so you pick sort of a pair when you start the game?
Yeah, normally in a fighting game, you'll see a roster, basically, you know, where you select your character. After you do that, there's a second roster of characters, which are a whole new, completely different fighters that are the cameo fighters. And these fighters actually, they will join the fight, but they...
A lot of blank squares there.
Yeah, so it's kind of like imagine yourself with Sub-Zero, but you have some of Jack's moves, and you can call him out. You can do it multiple times, as you saw in the gameplay, you know. So you can you can basically combine these two characters. All the characters can be combined with all the cameo fighters, and that's where you see... That's where the player's kind of imagination comes in, and they can actually customize it for what they like seeing, you know, the best team-ups.
Well, so how does that work? So you're in gameplay, you have your main, you have your cameo. How do you summon them? Is it time-based? Like, how often do they come in? It's not a tag team thing, right? Where
Exactly. And you're basically summoning them. It's just one button push is basically summoning, but they have a variety. So you can go, you know, push that button with towards, and it'll do a different move. Push it with down, it'll do a different move. And so the combination...
Oh, I see. So you can bring them in a combo almost.
Exactly. And you see there's like a meter up on top, which is basic. That'll limit it, so you can't obviously fire them indefinitely, but you can call them pretty much whenever you want, and they have, you know, like in the middle of a combo, they'll have a lot of you know, basically a whole arsenal of their moves. So Sonya, you saw come out there. Sometimes you'll see them appear twice in there.
Amazing. So time-based, they come out, and then obviously as you go through, you revealed some of them there, but is it a different set of characters that'll be in the cameos? Are there some repeats from the main roster? How will that work?
Yeah. Some of the characters are going to be available as cameos as well as the main roster fighters. You can play Sub-Zero with Sub-Zero, right?
Wydaje mi się, że... Sorry, że tak zasłuchałem się i tak długo nic nie mówię. Natomiast wydaje mi się, że chyba starają się zabrzmieć, żeby to było zbyt skomplikowane niż tak faktycznie jest. Te gry od tego, na przykład Dragon Ball Fighters, wiem, że chyba też był ta mechanika. W X-Menach jakiś to widziałem, to nie jest coś zupełnie nowego. To jakby unikają tego tematu, żeby coś porównać to do czegoś. Natomiast to nie jest nic trudnego do zczajenia, kiedy te postacie tam mogą wchodzić, jak można ich wykorzystywać w walce i tak dalej, więc...
It's a huge first full circle moment. You know, the first Mortal Kombat game, we originally wanted to be Van Damme, the video game, and that never really worked out. So I can't tell you how many times over the last 30 years we've tried to get him. You know, we were this close, like 4 or 5 times. And so finally we got him, and he's doing the voices, too. Wow. So you're going to hear Jean-Claude, his voice doing Johnny Cage lines and stuff like that. We're really excited about it.
Wow. Well, I know the team has been working so hard in Chicago to build this through COVID, and it's coming out in September, so we don't have to wait long, right?
That's right. This has been a very difficult secret to keep over the last 4 years. And so, but we could not be more excited in terms of getting players' hands on it. And, you know, throughout the summer, we're going to be showing a lot more content, a lot more characters, a lot more cameo characters, you know, so there's a lot of reveals that are coming up.
Amazing. Well, Ed, thank you so much for giving us the first look at MK1. As you said, this weekend people will be playing it, press and media, so we'll be seeing lots more coverage, lots more characters to reveal on the main roster and cameos. Ed Boon, thank you so much. First look at Mortal Kombat. Awesome. Thanks so much. Amazing. So excited about that one. All right. Next up, it's been a fun couple weeks for action RPG fans with the release of Diablo 4, which is truly fantastic. Another big and anticipated ARPG is Path of Exile 2 from Grinding Gear Games, who have faithfully been updating and patching the original PoE since its release in 2013. We haven't seen anything on the sequel in over 2 years, but that changes right now. Here is your first look at a raw gameplay capture from Path of Exile 2, a sequel that pushes the engine and gameplay to a new level.
Okej. Nie wiedziałem nawet, że Path of Exile nie ma dwójeczki.
Where are the gods? Hey you! What's going on?
No tak jak w pracy rozmawiam z ludźmi, to wszyscy są zachwyceni tego Path of Exile.
Looks amazing, and there's more coming in July. Last week marked the release of Street Fighter 6, a game
Co ten
we
gościu
featured
robi tam w tym
last year
pierwszym
at
to?
Summer Game Fest. Well, the team at Capcom has an important update to share with you right now.
Okej.
I am the Advanced Artificial Intelligence, Leviathan. Welcome to Bikitoa Island.
No właśnie, bo Exoprimal on jeszcze nie wyszło to przecież, nie?
I'm guessing Ryu from Street Fighter facing off against a dinosaur probably wasn't on your bingo card for today's show. That Street Fighter Cross Exoprimal collab will launch in the fall, with the game coming out on July 14th. But guess what, guys? That may actually not be the craziest collaboration on the show today. Check this out.
Okej.
Nothing more powerful than imagination. It can shape the fabric of reality, transforming everything you may think you know.
That's right. Nicolas Cage is coming to Dead by Daylight in July. I mean, I don't know how these things happen, but I figured the easiest way to find out is probably to go right to the source. This man's bold creative choices have earned him an Academy Award and a few memes on the internet across more than 4 decades of incredible
Co, serio?
films.
Mają Nicolasa
Please
Cage'a
join
na
me in
scenie?
welcoming to Summer Game Fest, Nicolas Cage!
Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Happy to meet you.
Nick, I gotta say, welcome to the video game world.
Oh, wow. Yeah, thank you. I'm so happy to be invited to your very, very cool club, everybody.
Finally, I mean, I gotta say, this is such a crazy, unexpected collaboration. I gotta understand, how did this come back. I mean, some people be like, oh, maybe he'll show up in Fortnite. Maybe he'll be in a Hideo Kojima game. But Dead by Daylight, I mean, how does this happen?
Well, it's a museum of horror, right?
Yes.
And when I make movies, one of my favorite genres is horror. And in this, and in that genre, there's a character, a murderous ghost named Sadako, who I think is amazing. And she made an appearance in this game, so that was good enough for me.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's what's fun is you're playing one of the survivors in this game, and it's cool that, it really is this museum of horror. Michael Myers, you said, all these different characters all coming together. And you play yourself, or who do you play?
So I play this heightened, exaggerated version of a film actor named Nick Cage. And he's going to a location thinking he's making a movie, and instead he wakes up in the fog. And in the fog, he's surrounded by crows and serial killers, and it's rather amusing. And there's something about it that I think, as a survivor, is like a bonding experience. It's a bit like hide and go seek. You have your 3 other teammates who are survivors with you, and it's teamwork. You're working together to pull through, and I like that. And so that was a large reason for wanting to do it as well, that feeling of bonding with your friends.
And you're fully in for this. I know we heard your voice in there, so you recorded lines for it and everything?
See, I want you to know when you're playing the Nick Cage survivor, I even have, when you're choosing your skins, I even say, always remember to dress to match your talent. I want you to know that you're with me, that we're one, that we're fused. And so it was important to me that everything I do, everything I say, from the scream to the grunt, down to the most minimal, exasperated expression of a sigh, whatever it is, it's my voice, so that we are fused.
All right. Fully method, Nick Cage. I love it. I mean, this is so fun. This game, as you said, is such an awesome kind of, collaboration with so many different characters. For you, I mean, how did you find out about Dead by Daylight? Do you know much about the video game
Somebody
world?
very important in my family is a Dead by Daylight enthusiast,
Okay.
and that really put the hook in, ha, pun intended. See, Dead by Daylight to me was an opportunity to branch out. I've never been invited into this space before.
Yeah.
I'm always looking for new adventures. So this to me was like, wow, I can make a whole new audience, meet a whole new audience, and branch out and go on this Dead by Daylight adventure. I didn't say, it took me nothing but a split second to say yes. And speaking about split seconds, what I noticed, excuse me, sinuses, allergies. What I noticed was that every move you make when you're doing this, when you're in the gaming space, it's timed down to the split second. It's a very immersive experience when you're acting out in this space, because every move, every grunt, every sigh you make has to be timed perfectly with the gamer's moves. So that was something that I learned from this, and I'm always looking to learn something.
Well, we love having you in the video game world. We want to see Nick Cage in more games.
Thank you. Thanks, guys.
Nick, thank you so much. Hopefully the first of many. Nicolas Cage, great to see you, man. Awesome. There you go. Lock it in. Now, for all of you who want to play Nick Cage in Dead by Daylight, the chapter officially comes out on July 25th on PC and console, but PC players can try it earlier by downloading the player test build on July 5th. And here's an exclusive first look at Nicolas Cage in Dead by Daylight.
Okay.
Anything goes here at Summer Game Fest. All right, thank you very much, Nick. Now, lately we've been seeing an incredible number of video game adaptations.
Ile już to?
Back in 2019, The Witcher on Netflix,
Pół godzinki,
inspired by the
1/4 za
Witcher book
nami.
series, showed the potential of well-done adaptations. And later this month, Season 3, Volume 1 arrives, and now it's time for the world premiere of the trailer, introduced by Henry Cavill and the cast.
Hello, Witcher fans. We are all gathered here today to share something with you.
Be sure to tune into The Witcher Season 3. Volume 1 Volume 1 debuts on June 29th, only on Netflix.
get ready to watch the world premiere of our brand new trailer for season 3 of The Witcher.
Thanks for tuning in to the Summer Games Fest.
Dziwnie w tych włosach wygląda. To będzie ostatni sezon z Cavillem, tak?
It won't get you a statue. But it'll certainly help in keeping you alive. I won't abandon Ciri.
Neutrality has consequences too.
You're right.
Embrace. Well, that's deeply worrying.
Everything that's happening. It's all connected. And she's at the center of it.
If war is coming, there is no hiding her from it.
You sure about this?
Are you? History has a way of repeating itself.
Jak się nazywał ten zwyrodnialec, który tam tą Yennefer trzymał w tej wieży? Wesergot? Książki mi się przypominają.
We're witches.
Is that so?
I'll never get over how cute they look for monsters. And they're like, no, please don't hurt me. And then wow! Fangs. Just like a boatload of fangs. All up in your business.
No to jest ten shooter, taki fantazy od tych twórców tego Painkillera, faktycznie. Już nawet zapomniałem, że to gdzieś tam było w produkcji. To, co tam się czaruje i strzela. To było bardzo ciekawe, pamiętam. O. Mhm. To było tak fajne, taki jakiś jeden czar był, że on jakiś taki dzwon przywołał nad przeciwnikami, coś takiego, więc... Tak. Mhm. To jest ten Brawo... Nie Brawo Skład. To było podczas tego ostatniego showcase'u też pokazywane, tak? Mhm. No. Jesus, jaki widescreen. Już myślałem, że mój monitor jest szeroki.
We have no choice. The root will destroy everything.
Mhm.
All time.
Nie, jest tak spoko ten klimat właśnie takiego współczesnego strzelania z fantasy, sci-fi. Połączenie wszystkiego tu jest, różnych światów i tak dalej. Bardzo mi się to podoba. Nie, tego Remnanta naprawdę czekam na ten tytuł. Może Bartusia namówię na to. Widocznie ta kasa z plusa i sukces taki nieoczekiwany jedynki mi się sprawdził. Dwójka wygląda zdecydowanie lepiej. W przyszłym miesiącu, no, nie głupie. W tym finala kupuję, w przyszłym mogę kupić Remnanta.
The world premiere of the new season of Fortnite, Call of Duty Season 4, and maybe a few more surprises for you. As we go through today's reveals, use the hashtag gaming on TikTok to react to the news. And we want to welcome everyone co-streaming the show.
Nie, no ja wiem, że musi
live on
mieć tutaj
TikTok,
Fortnite'a,
Twitch,
nie,
YouTube,
ale
and other platforms. For those of you on Twitch, we also have a special Warframe Twitch drop, a free Steinax Warframe for watching more than 30 minutes of the show. Now, speaking of surprises, another legendary gaming hero is set to return later this year in a brand new game built from the ground up in a style that I think is going to get this fan base and longtime fans of video games very excited. Here's another Summer Game Fest global game announcement. New thrills with a classic feel.
Oh. Wow. Absolutnie w to nie zagram. Dalej nie rozumiem koncepcji tej gry.
How about that? A new standard for 2D classic Sonic that's bound to appeal to new and legacy fans alike. This past April, Honkai Star Rail launched, and as you're about to see, the game is bringing an exciting new character to space fantasy RPGs. However, we don't just have a new peak for current players, but also
Zupełnie nie
for those
rozumiem tego
awaiting the
Honkai
game's
Star
release
Rail,
on
jeśli chodzi o
PlayStation.
fascynację.
Take a look.
To jest kolejny taki tytuł chyba tego Mihoyo, tak? No, tak,
I wish
Hoyover.
this universe had a few more things to do. Don't you get bored running across the map every day?
Team Trailblaze back from duty. Mission 1 accomplished. Where's our next stop? I can't wait.
Szczerze nie wiedziałbym nawet jak teraz odróżnić, czy to jest ten Honkai Star Rail, czy ten Genshin Impact.
Never mind, I miscalculated. Can you let me have some fun this time? Time for a buzz.
Właśnie, bo to jest JRPG, nie? Tak, znaczy taki taktyczny, turowy. Może musiałbym to kiedyś spróbować, żeby tak nie hejścić bez sprawdzenia.
Well, if you're wondering exactly when, we have news to share with you on its release with this brand new trailer.
Lies of P? Chyba tak. Oh, la baguette, oh, j'ai tout pris, Bardzo ciekawie to wygląda.
Listen, pal. Nice landing, but let's not make it a habit.
No, demko teraz.
That's right, a demo for Lies of P is now available across PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. Check it out and prepare for the release on September 19th. Now it's time for the reveal of a visually stunning new game based on a classic manga with a story and world created by one of the most celebrated anime artists of all time. This is one of those games that I feel lucky we get to reveal for the first time here at Summer Game Fest. And I think you'll be pretty hyped once you see the gameplay, all built in Unreal Engine 5. Here we go.
Dragon Questa od dawno nikt nie pokazywał tego 12, która miała być zupełnie zmieniona. Jeśli chodzi o mangakę znanego i tak dalej, no to Akira Toriyama się rzuca w oczy, nie? Znaczy, no. No. Okej, ale to są te... Super wygląda. Jak to się nazywało? Kurde, że teraz mi to wypadło z głowy. Sandland, no.
ちょっと運転させてくれよ。
おやめなさい王子、こんな人間の機械。いいぞ、やってみるか。
いいのか？
Też na wszystko.
Sandland, get ready to become an unlikely hero in an adventure where you don't need to be human to save humanity. That's coming from Bandai Namco, and we're excited to see more of
Na
it
razie
soon.
wszystkie showcase'y są związane ze samymi grami, które są cross-platformowe, bo i PlayStation Showcase miał dużo tych tytułów, ten Guerrilla Collective, wszystkie indyki na wszystko praktycznie wychodziły. O tak, na to czekam.
Now, one of the biggest independent publishers is Annapurna Interactive. And later this month, as part of Summer Game Fest, they'll be revealing a number of ambitious new projects. Let's see how many you can figure out in this little tease.
No to oni pokazują stare i nowe tytuły, nie? O, pamiętam to z tym robotem i kowbojami i tak dalej. Thirsty Suitors, to jakoś zapamiętałem ten tytuł. To zdecydowanie. June 29 na pewno będę oglądał. Annapurna super gry ma.
All right, next we're stepping into the world of Throne and Liberty, a free-to-play PC and console MMORPG from NCSoft and Amazon Games with an always-changing environment, massive scale, PvPvE, and the ability to transform into creatures to battle across land, sea, and air. Here's a look at Throne and Liberty.
Od Amazona.
For these lost fragments, destroying anything in their path. You must find them. Harness their power and put down this threat once and for all.
No, no. Ciekawe jakie to jest. Z trzeciej perspektywy, z góry, izometryczny. Ciekawa mechanika. No. A, będzie też na Play 5, no proszę. Myślałem, że tylko z ten
I also want to say hello to everybody
PC.
watching on Steam right now. I'm sorry we don't have any free Steam decks for you right now, but on June 19th, Steam Next Fest does return, giving fans a chance to try out hundreds of new in-development games. One of them is the free-to-play medieval fantasy sword fighting game Warhaven from Nexon, which lets you transform into supernatural immortals. Here's a new look.
No jak się ładnie zniszczył. Fajna destrukcja.
Cities rise and empires fall, but it's a war Taking up our arms, hold the line up, here we touch, and we keep on fighting.
Taki ten. For Honor.
It's your words of fire.
Ta branża nie jest już wystarczająca, przesycona MMO, RPG-ami i takimi grami, które angażują bardzo dużo graczy.
Hey, this is not.
Why can't
To jest mega. Ja ten Gang Beasts grałem w pracy na przerwach i mega to jest. Też wrzesień.
Pilgrims, summer is coming, and with it, a lot of cool stuff will make its way to Dying Light Tuesday Human. Get ready for darker, more dangerous nights and roaming volatiles, complete with improved parkour, rolling out with the next update in June. Then, right after that, we'll kick off an event season like you have never seen before. Trust me, for one of them you will want to get your butt barbed wired. Very soon, you will get the deadliest summers to date.
Ej, znowu mi się zwiesił. Crash into Life Season, Season 1 available. Okay, New Heroes. Ale zmieniają te, jak to się nazywa, te serwisy, bo tam widzę jak się zmienia Luna, Game Pass, GeForce Now.
Welcome back to Summer Game Fest. Isn't that great, by the way? Crash Team Rumble is going to feature playable Ripperoo and Engine, Neo Cortex's right-hand guy in Season 1. Now, it's time to change the topic and descend into madness. Joining me is a guy who was last on stage at the Game Awards 2021 to announce Alan Wake 2. He's come all the way from Finland. Please welcome from Remedy, Sam Lake.
O, Max Payne jest.
Good to see you. Looking dapper as always.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, we are so excited because when you announced Alan Wake at the Game, or Alan Wake 2 at the Game Awards, you said 2023. We are in 2023. It's coming this October, and we are so excited about this, Sam. I know it's been a
Wkurzam,
long
jak ta
time
kamera
coming
łapie
for
tą
fans and for
jasność
you.
jakoś tak dziwnie, jak się
13 years
przesuwam.
since the first Alan Wake. So tell us a bit about what can we expect in the sequel.
It's been quite a journey, yes.
Yeah.
Alan Wake 2 is Remedy's first survival horror game. We have two playable characters. It's a 50-50 split between them. They are on their own separate terrifying journeys through two different worlds, and yet it's all connected. And the player gets to switch between them at given points in the story as they choose.
Yeah, we saw obviously at the PlayStation event you revealed Saga, the second character. Tell us a bit about her. She's in Bright Falls, and she's sort of living a narrative that Alan has written. Is that right?
Well, that's a good question to ask going into this. So yes, we have Alan Wake, our title character, of course, trying to escape from the nightmare dimension of the dark place. And then we have Saga, our new hero, FBI agent, coming to the Pacific Northwest small town of Bright Falls, together with her partner, Alex Casey.
Okay. So how and they're somehow linked in some way, right?
They are coming to investigate a series of ritualistic murders.
Okay.
And very quickly, the investigation turns into a nightmare when they discover pages of a horror story. Maybe written by a certain missing writer.
By the initials AEW.
And this horror story starts to come true around them.
Interesting. So obviously, it's Alan is still going to be playable in the game. You're going to experience his journey, but Saga, this is sort of new character, and there is that sort of link. Tell us a bit about. You said split 50-50. Do they have separate missions? How? Because I think you can play them in sort of different sequences or orders if you want, right?
Yeah, we go into the experience playing as Saga, and it's a sequel, but it's also a standalone experience. We are not expecting everybody to do homework if they have not played the original game. This can be enjoyed as is. Saga doesn't know anything about the lore.
No chyba powiedział wyraźnie o co chodzi, nie? Że będą momenty w fabule, rozdziały, gdzie będzie można się przełączyć pomiędzy postaciami.
And with that, all the players will be on that journey with her. And then we open up the experience.
Nie grałem pierwszego tego obudzonego Alana.
Alan Wake in the dark place as he's trying to find his way out, and you can keep on playing as Saga in the Pacific Northwest as the investigation goes on, and you are free to switch between them. There are a lot of connection points in many surprising ways, but there is no right way to play through this. You can choose. You can go on as Alan all the way close to the end, or as Saga, or you can keep hopping between these two sides.
No okej, dobra, czyli trochę bardziej swobody.
Interesting narratives in unique ways. I mean, Remedy's always been known for that, and you especially, so we can't wait to see how these stories intertwine, I'm sure, throughout the experience. Today, though, I know you brought with you some gameplay of Saga's adventure. We're just going to see a raw segment of the game, right?
Yeah, raw gameplay for the first time ever. This is early on from the experience.
They're hyped, Sam. They're ready for it. So tell us, what are we going to see?
Supernatural forces of darkness have brought the murder victim, in this case, back to life as a monster. And Saga is outside Bright Falls at Cauldron Lake, trying to find him and stop him.
Okay, with that, let's take a look at raw, unedited gameplay from Alan Wake 2. Thanks, Sam.
Thank you.
Sounds like somebody's home.
No fajnie to wygląda. A to chyba widzieliśmy w tych takich urywkach podczas PlayStation Showcase, jak tam przez ścianę się ktoś przebije.
text on the heart is clearer now. Legible. I knew it would be here, like I saw it in a dream.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. Killer left a message.
It's for us.
We were all trapped in a horror story. The horror story wanted us dead. There's something I'm forgetting. Something important. Something's not right!
No, to fajnie
Long
wyglądało.
time coming, but Alan Wake 2 looks incredible. Thank you to Sam and Remedy for that first look at gameplay. Now let's get a first look at the co-op campaign of Warhammer Space Marine 2 from Saber and Focus.
Okay.
We're facing a Tyranid splinter fleet. They engaged us on 2 planets, Avarax and Kadaku. I'll be straight with you, Titus. I have my reservations about your reinstatement. There could be questions. Will that be a problem? No, Captain.
Ciekawe, czy w ogóle jedynka jakkolwiek ma znaczenie w tym. Bo jedynka się tak dosyć ciekawie skończyła, pamiętam. No, te finishery były fajne. No to jest spoko. Tam to się chyba grało, pamiętam, z kompanami w misjach. Ostatniego bossa się grało samemu, ale pamiętam, że były w kampanii kompanii. Znaczy AI, nie? A to jest spoko, muszę powiedzieć. To wyglądało dobrze, ta gra. Szczególnie ta ilość lecących na ciebie przeciwników i pożoga z tego. Sacrifier znowu? Nie. Bardzo dużo teraz widzę ekip kopiuje ten styl grafiki. A gra, która to zapoczątkowała, tak naprawdę chyba jeszcze nie wyszła.
Beautiful indie game, yes, Your Grace, Snowfall. Now it is time for another global game announcement, and this one comes from the minds of Saber Interactive.
Znowu nie podróżuję. Afterlife chyba się nazywała ta gra. Nie, czy Last Light, czy Last Night.
A brand new story, and looks like a heck of a lot of fun. Check this out.
Co? Co? Znowu Saber? Znaczy ja wiem, że John Carpenter bardzo lubi te gry wideo i tak dalej. On jest gamerem całym sercem. Ale znowu był Redfall, tak? Dying Light. Dying Light, przecież... Kurde, jak mi tytuły z głowy wypadają, tyle tych tytułów trzeba zapamiętania. Bound for Blood, tak? Tych twórców Left 4 Deada, tak?
Well, this August brings the long-awaited full 1.0 release of Baldur's Gate 3. And today, a new member is joining the cast. We're about to see the reveal of Lord Enver Gortash, the commander of a mechanical army of Steel Watchers. He's a second antagonist and is voiced by a familiar name.
Troy Baker.
Enver Gortash, swearest thou by Balduran's blade to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate from enemies within and without?
You are soon to witness the people of Baldur's Gate granting me complete power over them. A new age is upon us. Gods have mercy on those who would stand in our way. A mad dog understands the yank of the leash from the hand of its master, but it cannot be an equal. You can be my equal. There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance can never be mended. It can only break. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth.
Friends, allies, to my side. Let us usher in a new dawn. This city is mine.
I'm not ready to call you enemy. What do you say? Shall we be allies?
You said
Nice.
it was under control.
It isn't you I answer to, Gortash.
Chyba miałem znać tą postać.
Baldur's Gate 3 is on track, Sven tells me still, for the end of August, and we can't wait to check that out. All right, this fall, Marvel Games and Insomniac are set to bring Spider-Man 2 exclusively to PlayStation 5. Sounds like you guys are a little hyped, so to tell us more is Brian Intihar, game director at Insomniac. Brian, thanks for coming by. I know you guys are deep in development. First of all, it looks like we have some fancy art behind us. Is this the box?
This is the box art. This
Okay.
is, you know, this is it. Here it is. I mean, it has 2 on the box for a reason, because this game features 2 Spider-Men, so we're really excited about it.
Absolutely. Peter and Miles, we're so excited about this experience that you guys are doing with these sort of 2 characters. We saw some great gameplay at the
Ciekawe, czy
PlayStation
datę
Showcase, but I want to
tutaj
talk about the
zdradzą.
2 villains, I think, in the game. There may be more. Who
There are
knows,
more.
but-
There are more out there, I
2
promise.
main ones, but we have some new art to show of, we obviously, Craven, we got the reveal at the PlayStation event. So tell us a bit about him and how he
So
factors in.
Craven's very different from any character we've done. He's not, he's not powered by magic or, tech. He's just the best hunter in the world, and he's coming to New York for his greatest hunt. And what's better than all of the Marvel characters that live in New York City? So Peter, Miles, and others, he's on the hunt.
And others, ...
Yes, yes.
But Venom also, obviously, Symbiote is a part of this whole story, as we saw in the gameplay. Oh, there you go. Good reaction to the art.
I'm glad you're happy.
I don't know how much you're going to tell us about Venom. Is this, can you tell, is this an Osborn Venom? Can you tell, what's the origin of Eddie Brock Venom? Or?
It is not Eddie Brock.
Okay.
It is not Eddie Brock.
Okay.
Our goal was to tell an original story, something you haven't seen in the comics or the movies yet. Obviously, we love Venom for a reason.
Yeah.
All those things you love about the character are going to be there, but how the story plays out, who is Venom, you have to play the game to see how it goes.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. there's a bit of a tease. Now, obviously, the symbiote is
Myślał,
a
że
big
mu
part of the
zdradzić, czy co.
gameplay, and one of the things I think we were all struck with the footage that you showed at the PlayStation Showcase was, how that is going to really impact the gameplay when you're playing as, Peter. So tell us a bit about that and how, the gameplay is going to be dramatically different.
Yeah, I mean, I think you saw it in just the raw power, the strength, and even the transformation of Peter's moves in that gameplay reveal.
Yeah.
We call him the acrobatic improviser, him and Miles, but you can tell there's a lot more strength, a lot more raw power, aggression, which you saw both in the moves and how Peter talks. So it's not just what happens in gameplay, it's what happens, how the story plays out.
Interesting. So how it affects him as well.
Yeah, I mean, you saw some of that, and there's much more of that journey when you play the game.
And I know the journey is also more expansive. You've got Queens, Brooklyn, so even more of sort of
the city is pretty much doubled in size. So it's Manhattan, Queens, Brooklyn, and then being able to use the web wings to traverse at speeds way faster than they were before is really awesome.
Hugely ambitious game you guys have been building over the past few years. We saw at the PlayStation event, it said at the end, fall 2023, and I think we're like getting close to that. Are you guys feeling confident that you're gonna make it this fall?
Jeff, I know you like exclusives.
Yes.
And I can promise you we are very confident what we're going to tell you right now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's take a look.
Ciekawe, czy się odważą. Październik, czyli.
Spider-Man 2, exclusively for PlayStation 5.
Got it.
Awesome. Well, Brian, thanks so much for stopping by. I know you got a lot of work to do. Wrapping up the game, but we'll check it out in October. Thanks, Brian. We got
Czyli schodzą z drogi Starfieldowi.
Now let's take a look at Pal World, a multiplayer open-world survival crafting game where you can befriend and collect mysterious creatures called Pal, who can also fight. In other words, it's kind of like Pokemon with guns. And then we're going to look at the Land of the Morning Light, a new expansion to Black Desert Online, which recreates the mythical folktales from Korea's Joseon Dynasty, and some huge bosses too.
Okej, ten Palworld jest naprawdę ciekawy. Już to tyle razy widziałem. Znaczy, jestem w ogromnym szoku, że nikt ich z Nintendo jeszcze o to nie zaskarżył. Naprawdę. Ciekawe, czy Nintendo czeka do ostatniego momentu, żeby zablokować tę grę. No to ten Black Desert Online. Póki co muszę powiedzieć, że ten Summer Games Fest jest fajny, jest ok. Taki jest, bym powiedział, wszystko jest interesujące, wszystko wygląda dobrze. Nie było nic, co bym powiedział, że jest totalnym what the fuck, albo zupełnie nie rozumiem, skąd to się tutaj wzięło. Nie wszystko mnie może gdzieś tam interesuje, ale i tak. Natomiast brakuje wciąż jakiejś takiej, bym powiedział, ogromnych bomb. Tylko że z drugiej strony to nie jest E3 i każda firma teraz ma swoje showcase'y i może kontrolować przekaz, nie potrzebuje tak naprawdę jakiegoś Summer Games Festu, żeby zaznaczyć swoje miejsce, nie? Albo żeby ogłosić coś dużego.
With hammer and axe we mine and scout. Across Middle Earth, delving for riches. Yet the greatest treasure remains out of our reach. Moria. Come, my fellow dwarves. Rally together. It's time we took back our home.
Nie no, nie mogę z tym monitorem, masakra.
All right, now we're going to look at an exciting new mobile game from a legendary franchise.
O, i wszyscy umarli od razu. Co to jest? Chciałem powiedzieć, że za dużo tych stylów naraz w czasie walki to wygląda tak.
Free registration for Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis has just started, and users will have the chance to participate in an upcoming closed beta test. Now, speaking of Final Fantasy... No. Today, during Summer Game Fest, DoorDash has your back. You can get a free burrito when you order from Taco Bell using the code GAMEFEST. Plus, get the chance to win a Final Fantasy 16 prize pack. DoorDash, stay in your game. Yep, we got you. All right. Now here's a look at a game we debuted last year at GTA.
Ale dobrze, że się sam ma z tego bekę. Dokładnie wiedział, że taki będzie wynik. To jest to z tymi duchami. Mhm. Wszystkie trzy gry od Focusa wyglądają nieźle.
We end suffering for those who live. We bring closure to those who don't. I want us back, Red. I want revenge on what killed me. I want to live.
As the man says, we face a choice, simple and awful. I banish you. Death to the dead. Do we kill? To be together again?
Or do we part forever?
Come out, wherever you are. Come on, show yourself.
Red.
Every bloody time.
No, to wyglądało całkiem spoko. O!
今回の指令はあなた好みの単純な力仕事です。ある人物を警護していただきます。頼みましたよ。コードネーム上流。大丈夫か？
ええ、お待たせしてしまって。
トラブル発生。車はまだか？
到着まで3分。何があった？
お前らも今回り右すりゃ無事に帰れる。さもなきゃこれから起きることは全部お前らの選んだ結果だ。
Czyli i bez najgorszego idzie im całkiem nieźle. No. Fajnie, że kontynuują.
7:32 a.m. I hope you have a productive day.
Change username to just Stan.
Adjusting morning wake up. Good morning, just Stan.
Basic Capsule 12, come in. Stan.
No, gadanie z Google Asystentem. No Yakuza to był na pewno jakiś taki jaśniejszy moment. Nie będę robił nic, jeśli chodzi o dłuższe gadanie po wszystkim, bo będę musiał wyskoczyć, zrobić siku i zaraz chcę oglądać Day of the Devs również na żywo, więc lepiej słuchać, co mówię w trakcie. No Yakuza na razie wydaje mi się takim... no nie spodziewałem się, że tutaj się pojawi, więc na pewno jest fajnym zaskoczeniem. Super, że idą właśnie, co się stało z Kiryu tak naprawdę, w tą drogę. To może być fajne też.
It's a beautiful new game, Under the Waves, and today, incidentally, is World Ocean Day. Fun fact. All right, next, Call of Duty. Well, there's a new Call of Duty coming this fall, along with Warzone Mobile. Today, we're going to give you the first ever look at Season 4 of Modern Warfare 2 Warzone, launching next week. Here's your first look at Vondel, a new Warzone location with points of interest, including a medieval castle, a soccer stadium, and an abandoned zoo. Yep, it's all happening. Check it out. Here you go.
Nigdy nie grałem w Warzone. Tak jakby mnie usłyszeli z tym napisem free to play.
Season 4 next week. Today is a big day for video games, but also a huge day for Porsche. The iconic German automaker turns 75 years old today. And to celebrate their contributions in the automotive and gaming space, and we've all raced a 911 in some point at a game, Xbox has teamed up with Porsche for a limited edition run of 75 consoles inspired by 6 famous Porsche race cars. And I'm thrilled to debut the first design here today inspired by the Porsche 963 that's racing this weekend at the 100th running of the 24 Hours of Le Mans. Let's take a look.
Ale tylko 75 sztuk, tak? Spoko.
Here it is, the Porsche Xbox Series X. These custom consoles are not for sale, but you can enter for a chance to win one right now at PorscheXboxSweepstakes.com. Make sure to stay tuned for the Porsche and Xbox social channels for additional
dużo warty
opportunities to
na
get your hands
tym
on these special
wolnym rynku.
consoles. All right, next. Phoenix Labs are building the next great entry into the cozy farm sim genre. We all like a cozy game inspired by classics like Animal Crossing and Stardew Valley. Previously announced for Nintendo Switch, there's now
Bartek się wkręcił w tego gry Keepera, a nawet dzisiaj mi napisał na Discordzie, że chyba wejdzie w świat Stardew Valley, bo ten rodzaj gameplayu go strasznie jara. A może nie tyle, że jara, tylko to jest coś dokładnie, czego potrzebuje teraz.
Before I know it, they turn into seasons. It's been a breath of fresh air. I think we found a way to get cozy and settle in. But there's something more I've been itching to explore. Realms where magic comes to meet us. As long as we're prepared, we can face anything. So, what do you say? There's so much yet to discover. Are you ready?
We promised variety. There it is. Fae Farm and Mortal Kombat in the same show, only at Summer Game Fest.
Ludzie krzyczeli o to.
Chief Development Officer and flannel enthusiast at Second Dinner, the developers behind the popular collectible card game Marvel Snap. What's up, Ben? Man, you guys have been on fire. Last time I saw you was at the Game Awards when you won Best Mobile Game. Seems like you've been very busy. We're excited about the Spider-Verse content you've been doing. Lots going on over there, right?
Yeah, it's been exciting. We've been doing a bunch of new features, some of the wildest cards we've ever made, and some new game modes. Yeah.
Yeah, new game. Is that a segue, Ben?
Certainly, yeah. I'm excited to announce Marvel Snap's biggest update
On jest tak głośny, ten gościu. Ja pamiętam, że od pierwszych materiałów o Marvel Snap dokładnie tak samo mówił cały czas.
To get a super competitive experience and some exciting new rewards. But you don't have to wait till next week. If you haven't tried Marvel Snap, go download it right now on your mobile device or early access on Steam.
All right, Ben. I love the enthusiasm, Ben.
That's what I got.
That's you. You're made for YouTube. All right. Well, we heard you brought something fun with you for us to watch, right?
Oh, yeah. So, listen. I am incredible at card games, so I often win. But some people, and maybe you've had this experience, Jeff, some people lose.
Yeah. Okay. Fair.
And I like to think it's because they suck. No offense, Jeff. But sometimes, sometimes it's because they might just be a little bit unlucky.
Cue the tape.
Oh, snap.
Okay, I don't have an ideal hand of cards here, but that's fine. I'll see what I draw in
Prosty, spoko.
Anyway, let's reveal the first location.
Lamuntis 1. Each player destroys their deck.
Okay, I guess I will work with what I have. I'll play Medusa on location number 2. She gets +2 power. And let's see the next location.
Clover Dangerfield has a 25% chance of destroying your cow.
Okay, well, I mean, 25% isn't that bad. And it's gone. Okay, well, I have some powerful cards in my hand, so I can just wait. Let's see the next location.
The Big Barn.
Players cannot play 4, 5, or 6 cost cows.
You gotta be kidding me.
Also, if you don't play a card this turn, you have 0 friends.
Now you're just being
Still to come, we're going to look at Immortals of Avium from EA Originals and Ascendant, and the world premiere first look at Chapter 4, Season 3 of Fortnite Wilds. Now, if you're looking for the smartest way to level up your gaming this summer, compare top credit cards side by side with NerdWallet and start maximizing your cashback rewards on everything from
NerdWallet,
Wi-Fi
jest tak
to
to nazwali.
headsets. Now, here's a look at King Arthur Legends Rise, a new cross-platform UE5 game for mobile and PC, a Fantasy Squad RPG adventure that is available to pre-register today.
Kaban. To mi się skojarzyło.
Arthur, I have sacrificed everything to save your kind.
Ach, te zwiastuny dla gier mobilnych.
Vanquish the wicked, and you may prove worthy of your legacy.
Wayfinders. Do you remember the fall?
No to jest to.
The gloom descended on
Od
Skylight.
Airship Syndicate.
You rallied to protect the beacon and paid a terrible price. You fell, and the world was broken. Remember who you were, who you are, and return to us.
This world needs champions.
Kurde, lubię Airship Syndicate, ale nie czuję tej gry zupełnie. No właśnie. Nie czuję, no. Wygląda trochę jak Fortnite. Trochę jak Warcraft, World of Warcraft. To jest ten kreator wewnątrz Fortnite'a. Unreal Editor, no.
Steve, seriously? You don't stand a chance.
Project under construction.
What do you say, guys? One more game?
Good morning, scavenger. Scan your surroundings to retrieve and recycle anything that could be of value to Scavex.
Tu też chyba coś na telefony.
Captain's log, stardate 43152.4. Our fleet is cautiously entering hostile territory, and the crew is standing by in case they want contact.
We are the Borg. Lower your shields and surrender your ships. Your culture will adapt to service us. Resistance is futile.
Hey there, Summer Game Fest 2023. It's Will Arnett here. Yeah. Right?
My buddy Anthony Mackie and I have been working on this for some time now. We're really excited to share with you Twisted Metal, which is streaming only on Peacock starting July 27th. And I'm very excited to share a sneak peek of the character of Sweet Tooth, who I had the pleasure of voicing. Hope you enjoy it. Check it out.
This is gonna be fun. Swung a little wide there. Well, aren't we a tall glass of water? Me? I'm more of a Hawaiian punch. I'm guessing you don't fight much outside of your car now, do you?
Look, clown, I don't need 4 wheels to kick your ass. Any chance we can get this back in the cars?
How about a little kill music? She had dumps like a truck. That's like what? All night long.
Let me see that thong.
Like it when the beat go? Baby, let your booty go. Girl, you want to show? The thong. Do you love the silver-haired god? Don't lie to me.
Yeah, man. Look, I listened to Unleash the Dragon so many times the disc broke. I'm not a liar.
You said you were coming to my show, and then you shot at me.
It was a misunderstanding. I've been getting shot at ever since I can remember. It's forced habit, I guess.
Sounds like you have trust issues.
A, bo to ma być komediowy serial chyba.
Who hasn't dreamt of duplicating oneself in order to multitask? This new hack and slash game with a tactical twist allows you to do just that. Brought to you from France, here's the world premiere reveal trailer of Lisfunga, the time shift warrior, coming later this year to PC.
Lisfunga.
Goddess of time. Receive my light, Lisfunga. Let this power flow through you and fight again alongside your past selves. I'm here again. That's another me. I look good. I rewind. I begin again, but with another me to fight with.
You're coming with me.
Była ta gra taka 3-3 chyba, znaczy nie 3-3, bo to było 1-1, taki shooter, gdzie w każdej rundzie właśnie było trzeba uważać na siebie i na przeciwnika na przykład i na jego klony z poprzednich rund.
I will become legion and crush these demons. Onwards. I can feel that there are more.
No fajne.
Very cool independent game. All right, next up is a brand new IP from Ascendant Studios, a single-player, first-person magic shooter called Immortals of Avium. It's fast and fluid. It's an FPS in a fantasy setting, kind of like Doom with magic. It also has a great cast led by Darren Barnett as the main character, Jack, and he joins us now. Hey, Darren.
Hey, guys.
Great to have you with
How you
us.
doing? Thank you.
This is such a cool game, super high production value, spectacular gameplay. Tell us about the guy you play. You're the main character, Jack, right?
Yes, I am playing the main character, Jack, as seen behind me. He's a battle mage that controls all 3 forms of magic, triple threat. He's brash, he's funny, but he gets the job done.
Well, it's the gameplay, as we've seen, is just so fast-paced. There's so much action in it, with all the spells, the spell casting, and the magic. What can you tell us about the story and sort of how this battle mage, Jack, comes in? He sort of becomes a battle mage, right?
Yeah, he kind of comes from nothing. He's, I guess they call him a street rat is what he was. But he, during a time of intense trauma, he summons the power to control magic. Becomes part of the Immortals, which is like the elite Navy SEAL squad of this world called Avium, and they are in the middle of an Everwar fighting for the control of magic.
Okay. you have a great cast. You, Gina Torres in it. Lots of amazing actors in this incredible, really high production value game that's coming out this summer. We don't have to wait long for it. And I know you brought something with you to share today, which is a gameplay sequence, which is one of the most epic sort of parts of the game, right?
Yeah, so this is a wild part of the game. This trailer is going to be showing you the Immortals and myself confronting Sandrak directly, who is the top villain of this game, and trying to end the Everwar. And it's taking place in like one of the most badass levels of a video game I've seen. We're battling on top of a 400-foot mech in the middle of the ocean as it moves around. It's wild, so let's take a look.
All right, let's take a look at some brand new gameplay from Immortals of Avium, which comes out this summer for PC, PS5, and Xbox. Thanks, Darren.
Thank you.
Jak przy Forspoken zaczynam się trochę przekonywać do tego tytułu.
Everyone that can fight already is. And we're still losing.
Welcome aboard, Immortals. What's our bearing, sir?
North by northeast, 5 knots. We'll catch him.
Skąd ja tego aktora znam? Z jakiegoś filmu wojennego. Z wojennego albo gangsterskiego, ale skądś kojarzę tego.
Got it. Gotta get to the control room.
No naprawdę spoko. Widać, że duża inspiracja Ghostwire Tokyo. Kurde, naprawdę fajnie to wygląda.
I want to be an immortal. I want to fight this war as one of you.
You're what's called a triarch. The Pentasod has gifted you with the ability to manifest all 3 colors of magic.
We're only going to win this one together. Sigil up.
No. To albo Remnant.
Love that we get to show you guys so much amazing raw gameplay today, and that game looks incredible. Coming out this summer from Ascendant and EA.
O, to był taki ten stryczek do PlayStation Showcase'u, gdzie było głównie CG.
Chapter 4 Season 3 Wilds launches, and today Summer Game Fest is debuting the cinematic trailer to preview the season. The center of the island has collapsed, revealing a vast hidden jungle with ancient secrets to discover. And of course, there's a whole new Battle Pass lineup where you can unleash the power, yes, of Cybertron. Here we go.
Transformersów teraz w Fortnite zobaczymy. co 3 miesiące muszą wyskoczyć z takim contentem? Z tego rodzaju zmianami? A, pod wrażeniem jestem, jak długo oni są w stanie utrzymać tego Fortnite'a przy życiu. Ktoś tam krzyknął.
Finally, guys,
Dobra.
it's time to get to our grand finale. And it is a deep honor for me to present this game. What you're about to see is a world premiere trailer that gives us a new look at an expansive world we can't wait to explore again. This game comes from a studio that surprised the world and redefined the RPG genre with its iconic characters and rich storytelling. And I want to thank them for this trailer for one of gaming's most anticipated upcoming releases. The rumors were true.
We're still here at the scene of this terrible disaster, caused by a massive tornado which swept
Oh.
through Sector 0, 1, and 2.
Rebyryw.
Amidst the wreckage of the expressway, search and rescue operations are already in progress.
Just look at it all. It's so green. Even after everything we've done to it, it's still going strong.
It may look that way, but in reality, it's barely hanging on.
Was wondering, what's Cloud been doing these past 5 years? Where's he been?
And you're asking me this?
This is gonna sound crazy, but as far as I know, Cloud was never in Nibelheim 5 years ago.
The life stream. It is the very essence of our star. The blood coursing through its planetary veins.
According to Hojo, they're connected to Sephiroth. Shadows of the Mad, I believe he called them.
Sephiroth was in Midgard. We fought him. Whatever happened, he's alive.
But why come back now? After 5 years, doing who knows what?
Well now, think we woke it up.
Angered it, more like.
No tak, bo Square Enix nie ma swojego showcase'u.
She may be new, but she's still a turtle.
Wyłączone ataki, tak? Nie wiem, czy to było w remake'u.
They say she's a monster, that she can peer inside you, into the very depths of your soul, that she can become those you hate, those you fear, those you love.
Green.
You murdered my dad! You burned my village!
You know that I killed her. So, who is she?
Fuck yeah. Oh shit.
There you have it. That was Final Fantasy VII Rebirth coming early
Na 2
2024
płytach na
to
Playu
PlayStation
5.
5. Nomura-san, thank you so much. All right. That's going to do it for Summer Game Fest, our live showcase. But that is not the end of Summer Game Fest. Stay tuned this weekend for updates on many more games during SGF Play Days, a hands-on event for
I
media
tak
in
się
Los
zamyka
Angeles,
pokaz.
including Cyberpunk 2077, Phantom Liberty, as well as the Xbox and Bethesda
Super.
showcase on Sunday. Right now, though, stay tuned for Day of the Devs from IM8bit and Double Fine, which celebrates
jest.
the independent game culture with a number of new game reveals over the next hour. We'll see you this summer, later this summer on August 22nd for Gamescom opening night live in Germany, and again in December when we come together here in Los Angeles to celebrate 10 years of the Game Awards. Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you soon.
10 lat Game Awards, no. Fajny pokaz. Fajny pokaz, dużo gier na wszystkie platformy. Nie było raczej ekskluzywów, mało ekskluzywów było. A wszystko wyglądało naprawdę spoko. Focus Entertainment się fajnie pokazał. Nie, muszę powiedzieć, że jestem jak najbardziej gdzieś tam zadowolony. O 23 się zaczyna ten Day of the Devs, więc mogę trochę pogadać, więc no tak, final na końcu na pewno gdzieś tam pozamiatał. Yakuza Like a Dragon z historią, tak jakby tą, co się wydarzyło gdzieś z Kiryu, też również wygląda na coś naprawdę super. Ten Warhammer Space Marine 2 również świetnie się zapowiada. Remnant, tak, to coraz bardziej się przekonuje do tego. Ten Immortal też równie fajnie się pokazał. Więc tak ogólnie muszę powiedzieć, że naprawdę solidny był ten pokaz. Bardzo dużo fajnych gier było pokazane. Ważne, że gameplay był pokazany, że była rozgrywka, że nie było żadnych tam CGI-ów, przynajmniej za dużo ich nie było. Były parę, szczególnie jeśli chodzi o te platformy gdzieś tam mobilne. Natomiast jednak przeważał gameplay i to jest na pewno coś, co z tego warto wynieść, z tego Summer Game Festu. Ja jestem bardzo zadowolony z tego, co zobaczyłem. Według mnie warto było oglądać te 2 godziny i zobaczyć wszystko, co tutaj było pokazane, więc tyle z mojego. Dajcie znać oczywiście, co wy uważacie, jak wy to czujecie. Teraz już jakieś inne trailery lecą, więc się zamykam. Robię sobie szybką przerwę i zaraz oglądam Day of the Devs, a zaraz po Day of the Devs Devolvera, mam nadzieję, że jeszcze dzisiaj zobaczę, zanim zasnę. I jak najszybciej wrzucę wszystko na kanał. A was oczywiście proszę o subskrypcję, o walenie w dzwonka i o komentarze, wasze wrażenia, pytania, komentarze, feedback, cokolwiek, nie wiem, zwierzenia też mogą być. Dobra, trzymajcie się, na razie.